Hello, hello, hello folks, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream. It will appear any second now, I hope. There we go. How are we tonight? It is Wednesday, so we're back. Pulse Gap. Nice to see you guys. Evening Zach, Costigan, Mikhail, Squiggy, Mark, Thor, how you doing? Barek, Thierry, Bootneck, Mikhail, Botar, Costigan. How's everyone doing? Dean, how's it going? Long Hill, nice to see you guys. How are we all tonight? Hope you're having a good week. We are going to jump straight into Cheapest Creepers and sell some eggs. Because we are a little bit tight on cash at the moment. Evening Scorp, how's it going? Heather de Boer, how are you? Nice to see you. Fusion, good to see you. And when we've sold our eggs, we are going to, as the thumbnail may have given away, we have made some pretty poor choices when it comes to tractors over the last few weeks. So we're going to try and rectify that tonight. Dino, thank you for the sub, my friend. Farm Sim game, you're playing FS19 right now and watching the stream. Great to see it. Forward Ag, how are you doing, mate? He's got a holiday. I wonder if he's... Are you going to jump in and do some dev work? Farmer Hamish. Sorry you're late. You're not bad actually, mate. You just literally missed the first couple of minutes. So, just realised I don't actually need to use the low loader for this because it's also not letting me, strangely. Right. Why is that not working, do we think? Ooh. Interestingly, my side panel isn't working. That's a bit odd. Simulation Farmer, thank you very much. Marella, how are you doing? How very strange. Oh well. Gonna have to go old school. In fact, I don't need to use this. There we go. Need to sort out my side panel. Yeah, I can't be bothered climbing onto my desk, unplugging and replugging. That probably worryingly means that my... Oh, my steering wheel does work. Okay. I was slightly expecting my steering wheel to stop working then as well. But... Mathia, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tim Maslin's here as well. Jarrett, nice to see you. Right, we're going to sell some eggs. We need to sell eggs because we need a bit of cash. And like I said, we're going to head up to the shop because we're going to remedy our bad tractor purchases with a new one. We've got the perfect rig for us. And I'm not using super strength. The egg pallet doesn't need super strength. Just in case you were wondering, guys. Zach is opening up Farm Sim on his PS4. Super stuff. Evening, Dwight, Cyborg. How you doing? How's it going? Barrack was asking. I finally pulled the pin on some stuff. Some sim racing stuff today. Pre-ordered a steering wheel. So... we've got a few plants. As you can see, our crops have grown. We've moved on from the last Sunday's episode. It was the end of the day, so we've jumped through the night and we're into the next day here. And we'll just quickly get these eggs sold. It's just gone 9 AM in the morning. We'll get these eggs sold and then we will give you a little bit of a chat through. We've got some plans afoot here. If you remember the last episode, we made some fertilizer. We've got a field to plant with corn. We've got a corn crop ready. I'm going to ask you guys' decision on what we do with that in a little while. So yeah, we've got a few things to decide what to do here. Sell these eggs though. This will be a nice little earner. Thierry, is there a goal set for this series? There is. Ultimately we want to try and hit £1 million or dollars in the bank if we can. That would be the ideal target. So there we go. Eggs sold 8,000. That was a worthwhile exercise, wasn't it? Yeah, we're going to try and hit $1 million if we can. But I also don't want to just keep buying stuff and upgrading. We'll look at an attempt to maximize our equipment and then just start to build it up. I don't think we're quite there yet, but we're not far off. We're not far off. So I've got all this money, I'm getting a new track. No, I'm just getting rid of ones that are A, horrible to drive, or B, just not very good mods. So, Thomas, you just watched West Techless with Argsy. Good, I hope you enjoyed it. I was going to say we had a lot of fun putting it together, but I'm not sure Argsy would agree with that, so I'm not sure he would agree with that. John St. Clair, nice to have you back, mate. Nice to see you. Tyvin Radaby. Is that Tyvin? Tyvin Radaby from South Africa. Welcome, my friend. How you doing? We've got a good South African contingent in here. Quite a few of you guys drop in every now and again, so it's nice to see you. Now let's dump this back over here. Zach, that truck is basically our the hero of the series. It's an old Chevrolet, 1941 Chevrolet Co. There we go. Let's chuck these into pallet, and we'll put that over the spawn area, and that'll start filling back up. Job's a good one. Right, well, let's shut this off. Tony Day, nice to see you, man. How are you doing? Yes, poor Argsy went downhill as the episode went on, and it was his evening. It was my morning. It was Sunday morning for me. It was Sunday evening for him, and he was definitely by the end of it ready for a whiskey, for sure, for sure. Mashiach, you have a really quick question. Is Farming Simulator a nice game, and is it worth buying? I actually think Mashiach is a brilliant game. You would absolutely love it. And is it worth buying? Absolutely. And at the moment, it's discounted on Steam and on the Epic Games Store. So a perfect time to be buying it. Purple Flame, hello. How you doing? Well, you've had a bit of a marathon. Episode 33. Well done, mate. Yeah, Mashiach, make sure you buy it on PC. That would be my recommendation, if you can. Right, we're selling. We're selling this absolute hunk of junk. Might be powerful, but it's horrible in every way. It really is. So, I'm not sorry to say goodbye to this. And it's quite a lot of money. It's $54,000. So, goodbye and good riddance. And we're going to get rid of this other John Deere. Only because it's too similar to what we've got. There we go. Farm sim game. The clue is in the title, my friend. There we go. Let's fix this. Sell this as well. That's another £40,000 tractor. Dollar tractor. Evening Speed, how's it going? Kudak, nice to see you. Max Jackson, I want to get a gaming PC. Any suggestions? From my perspective, Max, probably don't go to the big sellers. Go to a specialist gaming PC builder. Or build your own. That's the best way to do it. Right. Here's what I'm getting. And it came out this week. And you'll probably all laugh at me. So we used to have the Field Boss, and we sold it because we thought it was causing us issues with the Courseplay. But it turns out it was fine. So, but the Workhorse came out this week, and pound for pound, if we put the big engine in this, put the 200 horsepower engine in this, this is the tractor for us. Don't need any fancy cab configurations. Factory new is fine. Single row crops. We're going to go four-wheel drive, so we're just going to get that 43,000. It is a bit slower. It's only 22 miles an hour, but we'll use it as a field tractor, and we will run this back to the yard. Like that. But it sounds good too. Nice. Forward-ag with the super chat. Oh, he's treated me to a coffee. Thank you, my buddy. That's very kind of you. Jason Stanley is in the house. How are you doing, sir? Nice to see you. Oh yeah, the Missouri boys are in force tonight. Oh, I'm liking this already. I'm working on it, Edgar. I'm working on it. It won't take too long to do that. It's got a nice engine note, that, hasn't it? I appreciate that, Forward Ag. Always nice to be bought a coffee. Right, let's just chug along. Alright, what I might do is... appreciate it, Jason. Much appreciated, mate. What we're going to do, we're going to use the John Deere to plant because it's all set up. I still forgot to install GPS, so we don't have any GPS. We're going to have to run it by hand again because I forgot. So we'll get that sorted. Sasha, evening, how are you doing? Ognian, how are you as well? Nice to see you. Oops, pay attention. FSG. Just destroy somebody's aircon unit there. Sorry about that. Isaac, you're watching a few streams and must say enjoy watching it. Oh, that's nice of you to say, mate. Thank you very much. You break your brain setting up auto drive courses. Yeah, I can relate to that. I can relate to that, definitely. Right. Putting this path in was a stroke of genius. Definitely cuts down on the length of the trip back to the farm considerably. Not a bad expansion set there. We could probably expand further at some point. Holden, how you doing? It was a corrupt auto drive config. Evening, Scott. How's it going? So we don't need this just now, although I stupidly was going to buy a little auger wagon to pick up my my homemade fertilizer. But we'll worry about that another time. So we'll just leave him here. It does look good though, doesn't it? That is a good looking tractor. I like it in four-wheel drive for sure. Very nice. Okay, let's get some seeding done. Now this is the last of my seed, and I'm not going to finish this field with this load of seed potentially. Well, definitely not, I don't think. But we have got the front hopper on, which definitely helps. And fertilizer. We'll see how we go. We will see how we go. I'll do headlands last. No, I won't. I'll do headlands first. I was going to do headlands last, but actually I'll do them first, just from the sake of I'll know where I've been. Let's get things lined up. Yeah, my side panel's totally not working. Max, do I have Instagram? I do, but I don't tend to keep it updated as often as I probably should. Got a lot of spam on it, so I kind of got a bit bored with it. So there we go, planting away. Yeah, the tractor was fine, Nemod, so you're safe. See, I might fire up my sim dashboard actually, because then I can raise and lower. I can raise and lower my implements using my sim dashboard rather than the side panel. Because, yeah, it's a real pain trying to find it on your keyboard. I'm so used to not using it that it's a bit of an alien concept trying to find it on the keyboard. Carter, would I go back to the older farm sim games? Probably not now, Carter, with FS22 coming out. We'll probably, even when FS22 comes out, we know there's going to be a bit of a delay in the mods coming out, so we'll probably be playing on FS19 and 22 simultaneously. For a little while anyway, until it really gets up and running. But I can't see myself going back to... I can't see myself going back to 17 now, no. Is this a Texas map? Tennessee, flippers. I'm a little bit miffed I haven't installed GPS actually. It definitely would have helped us in the field. Well, it would have helped us read the chat, and well, we'll be all right when we get on the up and down rows. Golly, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. And I just missed a sub there. Stranded, have you already missed the bad choices? You missed us selling them and buying a new tractor. No, we'll do maybe three headlands, so we've got enough space to turn around. Got all the toolbox put. I haven't got it installed, Mark. That's my problem. I'll have to log out the game and reboot it, and that takes about 5 minutes. So my punishment is I have to drive manually, but we'll be all right. It's like Workshop Tabber all over again. Remember, we went about 8 weeks without Workshop Tabber installed. Oh, I'm having a little stream glitch here, so you'll probably get a bit of a jerky stream for a bit. So I'm just parked up and I'm waiting. I see my stream's gone a little bit haywire, so evening Hordy, how are you doing? Yeah, I've got a streaming issue at the moment. I've definitely got a little problem. Just gonna check something actually. I've got a big red light on my stream. It's gone green again now. So we should be alright, hopefully. I've got green again. I've got a big green light saying it's streaming well. So that's happened the last few weeks, hasn't it? Just at the start of the stream, it goes laggy for just a little bit, and then it comes back. No, we're all good now. We're running nicely. We're good. Zachary, how do you set it to where you actually use fuel? It should just do that automatically, Zach. It should just do that automatically. Yeah, no, we're good. YouTube's happy with me again. Got De Jong, how you doing, my friend? Nice to see you. Destroying the YouTube servers. Right, I am interested to see. So here's a question, guys. That corn across the way is ready. Now we are out of corn in the distillery. But we're... we haven't got any barley to put in. There's a little tiny bit of barley left, but not much. And then we'd have to wait for that to grow as well. So what are we going to do with this corn? Do we silage this? Or do we dump it in the distillery? Do we combine it and put it in the distillery? I'll let you guys make the call. You let me know what you'd prefer me to do. So this is another interesting thing, Mark Thor, who've just said put it on helper mode and go off and leave it. Put it on the AI helpers. Helpers haven't worked in my game for 6 months. If I hit the H button, nothing. Can't hire a worker. Can't hire an in-game worker. It must be a mod clash somewhere, but for the life of me I can't work out what it is. Not that I use in-game helpers and tend to use them at all, because I've got Courseplay. But it's just interesting. I'm gonna say you guys want silage. You just want to see that Jaguar fired up again, don't you? Well, ask and you shall receive. So we're planting more corn here, so this will coincide with the 2 fields of barley we've planted. So from that perspective, I'm kind of pleased that you've said silage, because that makes it a little bit more sensible and practical in terms of timing. Because we'd have a load of corn sitting at the distillery and we wouldn't be able to use it because the barley wouldn't be ready. So at least by doing it this way, we've got the silage fermenting. See, what's that? So this is an interesting thing, and I think it was Jarrett that said in my chat today, I think he might be dead right. I'm going to do a quick test here. So remember this happened in the last week as well. If I drop that off, yeah, look, there's no seed left in the planter. So it almost needs to identify when the planter's empty, and it switches to the front hopper. So Jarrett, well done, mate. I'll just turn it off as well. Well done indeed. Good thinking outside the box there, mate. And you just need to kind of trigger it to start again. Scuba Steve, did I find a diesel production? I have got one, yes. It's too expensive to buy at the moment, but as soon as we've got the cash in the bank, we will do that. Did I sell the eggs? Rob, eggs have gone, mate. Yep, we got rid of them. Mobius, how's it going? Nice to see you again, mate. Nice to see you again. Let's get straightened up so I'm not overlapping too much. Oops. Ah, thanks Dave. Yeah, kind of. It works, but it's a little bit unconventional, but it's fine that it works. Now we know what the problem is. It was just annoying me last week. I thought it was a little mod conflict, but it's we can live with this, to be honest. Pretty straightforward. Not a problem. Austin Katzenberger, hello. How are you doing? Welcome, my friend. Glad you could join us. Glad you could join us. Right, let's see if we can get through this entire field on this much seed. I'm not convinced we can, but we'll give it a go. Get these first few rows out of the way. I should have done another headland. It's quite a tight turn, isn't it? Wojciech, thank you for the sub, my friend. Max Jackson, you want to join the YouTube? Steve Tracy, thank you for the sub. Max Jackson, you want to join you want to start a YouTube channel? So if you jump onto the Discord, we have a YouTube advice channel on there, which is very busy and very popular. Lots and lots of interesting and helpful stuff going on. Farmer Taz with the $10. Thanks, buddy. Scorp, if you could sort Taz's order out, that'd be great. Chuck in a free side because he's a regular. That'd be awesome. Exactly, Mark. We'll just do a little bit of role playing. So Max, the most important thing about starting a YouTube channel is just throw yourself in at the deep end and do it. Best way to learn is by doing it. So just get yourself set up and go for it. How'd you join the Discord? Well, let me just press this. And in any second now, a little chat window will pop up and it'll have a link to the Discord in it. He says, as it's not popping up. There you go. Who is Farmer Taz? Who is Farmer Taz? Wow. Ooh, who is Farmer Taz is only the most comedic farm sim YouTuber you can find. Hey, Args is here. Yeah, we've just been killing time, Args. What's happening, Alex? I had a great evening tonight. I was settling back. I watched MRG's mapping stream, and now I'm caught the end of Farmer Cop's stream. He was doing a nice little preview of Ola's new map. He's on our Discord. I've got a copy of that, which I'm gonna take my time with, and I'll tell you why. Because it's possibly the nicest map I've seen. Full stop. You know when you feel somebody's passion for a project they're working on, the guy's pouring his heart and soul into it, and it's really, and you can tell in the map. It's giving me that Italy vibe. It was. But Rennebu in Norway looks fantastic. Evening Case, how's it going? Always feels weird driving all over your crops that you've just planted. Definitely not how it should be. Yeah, Josh, I think it's the same, you know. You can tell. You can tell when somebody's got themselves like a... It's bigger than a map. It's a kind of... He's put a little bit of his soul into it, which is nice. So I want to do it justice. I want to do it like a really... I mean, it's a long way from his finish. He's got a lot of buildings that he's still got to create. But oh, the orders are flying in thick and fast here. The Farmers Barbecue Club is open. Livewire, Leyland or Zetor tractors? Leyland tractors. Oof. That's a blast from the past. Yeah, officially should be doing the headlands last. You don't drive over your crops, but I needed a little bit of a guide for where the turns were, so I'll live with it. We all started doing the headlands afterwards, especially when we should always do, other than combining, you should always do your headlands last. But there we go. It's a game, right? We can do what we want. Yeah, that's true, Joshua. Yeah, there's a little bit of FSG funds went into Edo Mod's map. I think he deserved it. Oh, there you go. There you go, Arx. Interesting. I think it's too soon to talk about anhydrous, Taz. I don't think we're quite ready yet. No, maybe it is for... maybe you're right, Args. Maybe it's for ploughing and cultivation and things like that. You've got to do it at the end. But for seeding, maybe you do your headlands first. Okay, we're really gonna not struggle here. Missed a bit. I'm gonna have to go back and get that. So it's not going to take us long to get through this at all. Let me just check your code there, Argsy. Oh, it looks all right to me. No, your code mustn't have worked, Args. You're still here. Scooter, how are you doing, my man? Nice to see you. Here we go. Nick Del Priore, how are you doing, sir? Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. So I think we maybe try and open up our new field tonight, shall we? Not done any login for a few weeks. Start getting hate mail from Greta, so I'll Kind of miss our conversations. We're fully fertilised as well, I think, on this field. So we're just putting a very little down. And then we'll fire up the class. Landon's last day of school is Friday. Congratulations, man. You're lucky. Evening, Jake. How are we doing? Nice to see you. There we go. I nailed Nick's name pronunciation. That doesn't happen very often. The guys who are here often will tell you my record with pronouncing names is pretty good. Gabriel Brooks, first person view. No wave, Gabriel, because I wouldn't be able to get my lines straight. Maybe in a little while. When we get this field finished, I'll jump into first person. If I had GPS on, I would. Unless you want to just look inside the tractor, we can do that. There you go. Can't even see out the muddy windows as well. I'm a disgrace. Shameful. MRG sent you. Excellent. How you doing, Jacob? MRG sent all of you. Welcome, guys. Nice to see you. It's the MRG crew. Stream raid. I was hanging out in MRG's stream before. Hilarious. We got to watch him pump iron. He was he did a little bit of a lift session for us. Welcome, MRG crew. Nice to see you. Appreciate you all dropping by. Nice to see you all. Big love, dude. Thank you very much. Take care of your viewers. I'll do my best, mate. I will do my best. Yeah, I got to sit and watch MRG knock some of his new map together, which he thinks is going to be the one for console potentially. And it's looking really nice. I might have to tweak my logo though. Now I've seen it, MRG. I might have to make my fields a bit flatter. Keep the mountains, make the fields flatter. Strictly platonic. Ah. You two make a lovely couple. Tony Day, a mucky tractor's a busy tractor. Right on, brother. Don't listen to these guys that like clean tractors. They don't know what they're talking about. Well, should we show people the logo, MRG? Are we allowed to do that? Let's show you. I did a little logo for MRG's new map. I'm not going to be able to find it now, am I? Man, I need to sort out my folders on my computer. They are messy. Logos. There we go. There it is. Right, I should be able to jump now over to... Nope. Oh, I can't show it. That's annoying. Hang on. I'm gonna have to change some settings. Stream Deck. There we go. But then I saw it today, and I made my hills too hilly. So we've got to flatten these off a bit. Maybe make it a little bit more yellow as well. Because it's quite dusty out there. So we'll tweak that. We'll tweak that. But we're back. We're back. We're all good. Nothing like being organised. Impromptu stuff. Never organised for impromptu stuff. Yeah, Jarrett, big shout out to you, man, for suggesting that as a solution. That was great. It's always mayhem when MRG's about. We've had a slow stream, we've had a laggy stream, we've had impromptu looks out the game. At least the cedar didn't break when Argsy turned up tonight. I forgot again, Case. How am I going to remember? Oh yeah, in the best possible way, MRG. In the best possible way. Life's better with a bit of mayhem in it, isn't it? I'm going to get rid of some of these rogue trees around the edge of this field. Right, there we go. Field done. Smashed that out very quickly. And quite a lot of seed left, which is good. Very pleasing. Yeah, if you could hit the like button, guys, that would be much appreciated. Definitely helps with the old YouTube algorithm. Right, let's get this tucked away in the shed. I'll tell you what else we're going to get rid of. There is a topper, which I found before. The old topper from the... in fact, I'm going to leave that here. We'll go and get that topper. And we'll go and sell that as well. And I'm going to go get some of my new... my fertilizer. I'm going to need a little hopper trailer to do that. Is my disliker here? Brilliant. Still helps. Still helps the algorithm. It's because it's not a survival series, apparently. Apparently this isn't survival because I'm not... I just picked the cheapest mods I can find. Pretty sure that's the whole point. But there we are. Some people are never happy, are they? Just dump this over here. Probably have to take the jewels off as well, won't we? There will be no future beats. It wasn't even a worthwhile cost-wise. It wasn't even that good. We didn't even make that much money out of it. Polycount Taz is in the house. How you doing, brother? Aussie, how you doing? Yeah, it was just not a worthwhile exercise, to be honest. I'll get more money from doing silage. Right, here we go. We're gonna test my reversing skills to the max. I've got to squeeze it in between the seeder and the baler, and then round the side of the silage trailer. And then in beside the windrower. I've overcooked it. Like a glove, look at that. Oof. That is a silage trailer on the way out. Nobody saw that, did they? Silage season in full swing in Ireland. Yeah, my dad was driving a silage tractor today. Down south. Gonna need to back up sports cars better than that. Do you ever go backwards with a sports car? Not really. Right, we're going to drop the twins off this. There we go. I'll probably be facing the wrong way anyway. I'll probably have been spun around or something. Shortcut, let's take the shortcut. Almost as pro as daggerwin there. See, this is a much better tractor for going to the shop and back on. So I can't even remember how much this was worth. It wasn't much, but, you know, 12,000 bucks or something like that. Maybe not even as much as that. We'll take it though. We'll get it sold. Every penny counts. We're going to sell. We've got some whiskey actually to flog as well. Oh, the other thing I installed tonight is fruit trees. Who suggested fruit trees last week? So we've got fruit trees and we've got honey. So what's a new tractor? It is Args. It is. If I can remember where I parked it. It's the new white that came out this week. 205 horses. Lovely engine note. Beautiful. So I'm looking forward to using that in anger. Definitely looking forward to using that in anger. By the way, I just abandoned this in the middle of the road. Yeah, it was you, Mark, wasn't it? It said fruit trees. So yeah, looking forward to using that. It's nicer than the other one. It's a nice bluey purple, yes. I mean, it's so full of oil, Charles, that don't think what the filters are doing at the moment. Evening, Si, how's it going? Madison production honey is so grindy, is it? Never done it, so we'll do it for a bit of fun. Polycount Taz, I saw you ask before, when am I doing the Renabu video? I've been speaking to Ola this week. He's made a few tweaks to it, and I'm going to try and get something done over the weekend. I want to really give it the justice it deserves, for sure. So I want to spend a bit of time doing it really well. I think it's important when somebody's put the effort he's put into it. Okay, repair, yes. Sell 11,000, okay. And what we'll do while we're here, we are going to buy, where is it? In Auger Wagons. I've got myself a little lizard auger wagon. Because I'm going to go and pick up some of our fertilizer and see what it's like. Frederick, welcome. Nice to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the channel. All the crazies are in tonight. We're having a great time. Can you see the steering wheel setup? Coulter, it's very hard to... in fact, if you go onto my Facebook page, there's a photo of it on there. Very hard to show you with the camera. But yeah, I've got a photo of it on my Facebook page from a couple of weeks ago, which shows you the current setup. So go check it out. And Ali, did I see Ali Gators in here? Ali the pretty gator is here. How are you doing? Nice to see you again. Right, let's see. Now I thought this spawned pallets. But there's quite a lot in here. So I think it might load. Yes. There we go. Loads of our own fertilizer. Made from our digestate. How good is that? It's going to be on till about midnight. So another 2 hours to go. Tara Lakuya, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're new. Excellent. Lots of new folk in tonight. Great to see you all. Honor Realism as well. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Not yet, Fusion. I haven't got the seed production plan, only because I can't afford it. Although, actually, I might be able to now. Let me just check. 75. So I do need a little bit more, but not much. Honor Realism in the house. Great to see you. How are things? Appreciate you dropping by. Frederick, do I use multiplayer? I do indeed, yes. Absolutely. We've got a couple of our own servers, and you can join those if you want to. Yeah, well, yeah, everybody. Honor Realism you are the guys that have created the amazing Yukon River Valley. It's absolutely phenomenal map. Really great to have them here. Or them. I never know when it comes to modesty. You never know if it's just one guy or a few people. So brilliant to have you here. What truck do I have for a mod? I've got a very nice old truck. We'll go and have a look at it now, actually. There we go. Farmer Hamish is currently on the multiplayer server, on the FSG multiplayer server. Sam from Italy. Buongiorno, my friend. Do I have a Discord page? I do indeed, Frederick. I'll just put it in the chat now for you. Yeah, I know Josh has. You've got a couple of other guys that you work with. I know that, but no, still no Nightbot, Args. Don't shame me. I do like the fact we've got our own fertilizer now. That's quite exciting. Ryan Legal, is this an American map? Yes, indeed. It's in Tennessee, my friend. Terry, you're getting the same steering wheel and side panel as me on Monday. Well, super stuff. Great to hear it. My side panel's decided not to work tonight for the first time ever. How long have I played this game, Frederick? I've played it since it came out. I've played it on YouTube since July last year. It's going to be creeping up for my YouTube channel being official. Well, it was a year old in May, but I didn't put my first video up till the end of July, so that'll be coming up soon. That'll be good fun. Right, let's grab the silage trailer. Let's jump into... let's jump into here. Now the only problem is... See, look guys, Ryan! You're the first person in a while to say my last name right. I don't know what it is. It's something to do with my, I don't know. I just seem to be able to pronounce people's names right. Oh no, Taz is getting a cold. That's no good, mate. Is that right, Fusion? There you go, you released your first vid a day before me. Right, before that, we need to move the... stuck now. We need to move this out of here. Drive it to the side. Tara, do I have a wheel? Yes, indeed. I have got the heavy equipment bundle. Fordag, take care, my man. Great to see you as always. Thanks for dropping by. Much appreciated. Can I recommend a map for small equipment, Michael? 6 meters. Right, guys, let's help Michael out here. What do you want, Michael? European or US? Because that changes things slightly. I wish I was that exciting, Case. I wish I was that exciting. Right, let's go and get this fueled up and repaired, I think. Do I have a C10? I don't know what a C10 is, Tara. This is what I have got. I'm going to show you my truck. We've got our lovely Mac. Look, bulldogs everywhere. Beautiful, and it sounds lovely too. There you go. Preferably American for Michael. Right, small maps in America. You could try some of MRG's maps. Farmersburg's very nice. Also, Al-Qaeda's nice. I'm just going to change this. Repair, yes. Repair, yes. I'm going to put some fuel in it as well. Right, Taz, take care, my friend. I hope you're feeling better soon, dude. Rest up. Terry T. Hi, lad. That's the most Irish thing ever. Can you say hello to me and my good friend Dara, who is watching from Ireland? Terry T and Dara, nice to see you guys. How you doing? Milk31, how are you doing? Ali, I'm seeing you saying stuff about trucks. I'm not a Watch Dogs guy, I'm afraid. I don't really... They sound great, but I don't really know what they look like or what they are. But glad you're enjoying them. Nathaniel Soutier. Clues in the title, mate. Do we not think YouTube need to come up with a new system for descriptions? Because nobody reads descriptions, do they? Yeah, I'm doing well, Milk. Doing well, thanks. Colin Middlesworth, how are you as well? Nice to see you. I got fuel, mate. I did get fuel. So we're fueled, we're repaired. Argsy's going to be very happy that we're cleaned. Can you see the map like in the menu? You certainly can. Finish cleaning this and I will show it to you. So there we go. If I zoom out, kind of nice mixture of relatively big fields in this one. There's not too many tiny fields. This is where we're based, down here. So there's our 3 fields that we've created. And all our stuff around there in the map. Fields 1 and 7 are the big fields. There's another couple up here. We have 19 because it's linked to, just for transparency, this bit that I wanted down here to start the game with, and this bit are linked. So we've committed that we won't use this for... we won't use this. We're not going to grow crops on this. But we have bought field 8. We saved up when we bought that, so... Steve traces the descriptions with YouTube videos. We thought it was just there for search engine optimization. Nobody actually reads it. Nice cheap wheel for Xbox. Probably your best bet, and no wheels are particularly cheap. But probably you could shop around for the G29. Now the newer versions come out, you might be able to pick one up a little bit cheaper. Yes, laugh it up, guys. I used a pressure washer. It did look horrendously dirty though, so I thought that was okay to do that. We're going to do a bit of follow me, I think. Right off. Is that right? Let's see what happens with this. Oh, he's going to the right. That's not what I wanted. Let's turn that off. We want left offset, don't we? Play catch up. Oh, we're going to have to move it a little bit more than that. This is my fear now of using the... My fear of using Courseplay at the moment. Come on. Come on. That's the stuff. Bump him forward a little bit maybe, couldn't I? Come on, follow me. Do your stuff. Is this hitbox issue we had before as well? Remember that hitbox issue? The hitbox on this is massive. Let's do that, and let's... try that, see if that works. Oh, Not easy, is it? T-Man's here! I went the wrong way. There we go. Great to see you, T-Man. Everybody, T-Man's been struggling a little bit the last few days. He's not been well, so it's great to have him here. We will nail this, and then we'll be all good. See? Crashed. Game has crashed again. Right, let's see how much we've lost, shall we? What is that? There is something wrong with this game. And I can't, for the life of me, think what it is. I've not got any course play on. I've got nothing like that on. So, yeah, a bit baffling. Now, we've just got to work out how much stuff it's lost. Well, that's frustrating. No, it's not your fault tonight, Args. Not your fault. You've been here for a while. Oh, that's annoying. Todd, good point, mate. I'll do that. Johan Boss, too many mods. Something. I will add in GPS. Definitely. Right. You're going to mock me now for my... This is one of the few games I haven't separated out because it was already set up into... right, where are we? Guidance steering. Go. Right, let's just hope. Because he used the washer, yeah, they got water in the system somewhere. Horseplay's on. Everything's on. It's Horseplay and Auto Driver on. I don't know what it is. It's frustrating, to say the least. Okay. Big relief. We've only... It literally had just saved. Okay, I feel a lot better now. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? Do you know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. We'll get it delivered, because we can afford to do that these days. We can get it delivered, but let me put my little store deliveries thing here. He says as he realises store deliveries isn't installed. Is I have got in here, I'm sure I've got it in here actually, is the Jaguar hook. Pickup hitch for class, which would mean I could use it with the and I could just tow the trailer behind. That's probably actually the quickest way of doing this, if I'm being brutally honest. Does mean I've got to send this down to the shop at 15 miles an hour to pick it up, unless we go on Jeepers Creepers, but whether or not we'll be able to strap it down. Door delivery, well, I've not turned it on, so there we go. Let's go and get that Jaguar hitch. Rowley Christie! Crikey, all the modders are in tonight. How you doing, sir? Great to see you. Nathaniel, Bull's Gap is laggy for you. Well, I'm not sure it's the map, Nathaniel. Maybe some mods you've got in there, maybe, rather than the map, because the map has never been anything but super smooth for me. Right. Let's see if we can get this hitch delivered, or the other option is we send the Jaguar down, but I don't want to do that because it can only go 50 miles an hour. So I'm kind of hoping... There we go. Nathaniel, it is the map. Well, I think the map's the same for everybody, mate. So if it's running smooth on my machine, I would hazard a guess. It's more likely to be a mod that you've got installed on it. Wow, Rally Christie's in the house. Honestly, there we go. You don't speak English? Well, welcome, my friend. It's good to have you here. Right. Let's buy this now. The only problem is I'm not sure how I'm even going to pick this up. If it'll allow me to pick it up. Hey, Mighty Mike with the super chat. Thank you very much, mate. You are most welcome. Mike says, thanks for all the creator tips, sharing of ideas and support of the smaller channels as well as the great content. Oh, that's very kind of you. Oh, brilliant. We can pick it up. Look at that. Just got to get it home now. Let's see if we can strap it down or not. Mike, you're very welcome, mate. Just happy to support. Oh, we're gonna have to tiptoe home. It's not it's not strapped down, so we'll just have to drive very carefully. You know, I'll get bored of that halfway. There we go. Oh, I'm glad I could pick it up by hand. That's made it a hell of a lot easier. Yes, Mike, you've been churning out some really good content recently. I see you hit 300 subs this week, so congratulations. So everybody, if you've not discovered Mighty Mike, he's well worth checking out. He's done some excellent content recently. He's got a lovely style about him, so you can find a link to his YouTube channel in the description below. But I'm sure one of the admin guys will drop a link into the chat as well. Take care, Simulation Farmer. Nice to see you again. Hopefully see you again soon. That truck must go through sheet metal and paint. Yes, it's older than God, this truck. I'm not sure now whether or not it's completely rusty or dirty. But I tell you, it's saved me so many times in this series. So many times. Dylan Dossery, welcome, welcome. Oh, are we going to manage to make it home? I mean, it doesn't really matter if it falls off, because we can pick it back up and chuck it back up, but... There's a t-shirt coming out. I've got a t-shirt in the making to celebrate the life of this truck. That truck is old and wore out like me. Not at all, T-Man. Not at all, mate. You need just a good sleep. Frederick, am I a Texas guy? Certainly not, Frederick. I am from Scotland, would you believe? I just seem to spend a lot of my time on US maps. Yeah, there's a lot of Texas folk on here, though. Johan, get it restored. Right. I'm gonna restore it for Johan, and we'll restore it in this episode. Dylan Dossery, you said my name right. It's the hat trick, guys. It's 3 times tonight. Greeting that director as well. Right, okay, so we are going to restore this for Johan. Let's take that off. Please don't crash my game again. And Johan, you're going to get a restored truck. Place a tune on the bagpipes. There you go. Fully restored. Take care, Zach. All the best. Don't wash it, the game will crash. Maybe that's why. Maybe there's so much mud on it, that's what's crashing the game. I know, I've probably just blown a load of holes in it, haven't I? Right. Well, this happens, doesn't it? That's okay. It's sometimes happens with the hitch. There we go. Sorted. The one thing we weren't going to wash. It's Argsy actually criticising me for washing something. Oh, now I feel... Now I feel bad. Let's just drop him there. Alright, let's see if this is going to work. If this works, I'll be a happy man. It's actually a bit more practical now because this trailer with the high sides on. So, we're just going to save to avoid anything. I'm going to be sitting now with pools of water in the cab because I've... Okay, now why can't I lower my header? This is going to be another... Oh dear. Save first. Joe Panico, how you doing? Oh, you got your mugs, that's fantastic. Great stuff. And hi to Joe's grandson. Hope you're enjoying your Farm Sim Guy mug. Thanks for the photo. Tab to the header. Switch implement. Nothing is working. Up or down. That kind of night, guys. It was working before, wasn't it? Switch the header on. I've switched to everything now. Is there a clash between the hook and the... Let's drop that off. Drop that. Roll forward. Switch to that. Never do stuff you haven't practiced first in live streams. We've talked about this, haven't we? We should know better. Right, why has this decided to stop working now? It was working before. Have we seen beats all over again? We could possibly be. Why has this cutter decided to stop working? Yeah, I've got a laggy stream as well, T-Man. I don't know what's going on tonight. I'm at a loss. Okay, I'll kill a bit to getting up. I'm just at a loss as to what I've done. What have I done to stop this from working? We all saw it work, didn't we? It worked, and now it's not running at all. The only thing I can possibly think of... Well, we've not even taken any out yet, so... I was going to say if its little tank was full. I'm at a loss. I can't raise or lower it or anything. I have properly broken it. Right, we'll check the keybinds. Raise and lower object. Lower tool V. Oh, let me try. Sometimes it's control V works as well. Haven't added GPS yet. Still a hitch. But then it might crash. Oh, yeah, I know. I've been punished for washing Jeepers Creepers, aren't I? So we think the hitch has basically wrecked the... Everything's working as it should. Do you know what we're going to do? Should I do a restart? Should I do a restart? Raise and lower. Raise and lower. Come on, what is it? Come on, it's got to be something. Lower tool V. Let's do it again. Save controls, let's just give that a bash. Pressing on a save now. Oof, thought that was going to work either. It's because no auto drive. I wish. I am at a loss. Right, we're going for a restart. We're going for a restart. I hate doing restarts in streams. Slows things down, but burn it. Let's burn it all. Burn it all! No, nothing's changed, Mark. I mean, it literally worked 2 minutes earlier. That's what's baffling me. It literally worked 2 minutes earlier. Right. Talk among yourselves. I could play the intro again. We're still here. Oh, let's put... There you go. I'll be back soon. I'm still here. Right, we're back. We're back. We're back. I quit it. I quit it. What a way to lose the audience. I've dipped under 100 now. Everyone's like, this is ridiculous. Not joining this nonsense. Just going to torch everything. There we go. We're down to 70 viewers. Deserved. I'm still here. You guys not? Not many of you. It's dropping rapidly. Right. Totally crashing on my end, not even buffering now. Oh, Rob, that's your end, mate, I think. Right. We've broken it. We have officially broken it. Oh, no, we haven't. Look, it dropped. Oh, hey, we're back. Right, I'm going to leave it dropped. Go figure, eh? Maybe it needs a topper. I could fall out with you very quickly, Botar. Right, header is down. Let's see if we can pop this on. Ah, it's the header, isn't it? It's the I don't think this hitch and this yeah, that's it. That's it. So another terrible purchase. Do you know what we're doing? I'm going to get rid of this anyway. I don't like this. I just threw up a screen, guys, at the end of the stream. So it wasn't just sitting on a black screen. I threw up this. Oh look, it wants to dump it in there. I just threw up that screen. Yeah, we've made some more bad. I'm going to change the. I'm going to change the title after we finished. More bad choices. Right, we're selling this as well. Get the base game one that attaches on the front of the tractor. I would, but it's one lane. I'm going to go for the New Holland Arcs. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not sure whether it'll work with a header or not. I know I can't even blame Mark. He's not even modded this one for me. It's exactly the same as it was. They are buggy. You have to disconnect the header and then reconnect. Yeah, and then when you reconnect the header, you can't raise or lower it. What was I saying before? The aim of this series to get to 1 million. I probably would have been at 1 million if I hadn't kept making bad machinery decisions. It's something like that, Dwight. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Raymond Volkler, how you doing, sir? Nice to have you here to watch this embarrassment unfold in front of our eyes. A KR Legion just landed. Anything planned for 20k? Yeah, a Bull's Gap live stream that doesn't go pear-shaped. I don't know, Costigan, actually. I haven't thought about it. We'll probably try and do something. It's creeping up fast, actually. It is creeping up fast, so... Oh, we thought we were being clever, Raymond, and it's backfired. It has backfired. Juan Capudao, how are you? Welcome, Juan. 20k in a first year party. Yeah, we should do something, shouldn't we? We'll just do a live stream. We do. Args and I were talking about potentially doing a West Texas live stream. This is tedious, isn't it? Exactly. Jeepers Creepers. What did I do? What did I do? Yeah, Args and I were talking about doing maybe a West Texas live stream at some point. Could be quite good fun. Yeah, it doesn't pay to be clever, Raymond. I think I've proved that on many occasions now. I used it last time with 0 issues. You're right, Arctic, so I don't know. I actually think there's an issue. I think there's a problem somewhere in this game save. I thought I'd figured it out, but you saw it crash there before without Courseplay or Auto Drive being anywhere near it. So I'm at a bit of a loss. Take care, T-Man. Look after yourself. Rest up, my friend. I hope you get a good sleep and you're starting to feel better tomorrow, mate. Nothing worse than being ill, is there? Awful. Right. No, we've not heard from Coleman for a bit. He did pop in the other day and say hello. This is stuck under the front again. So he's doing all right. I think he's just busy. Right, sell that, and we will sell the header, and we'll go shopping for something else. We spend a lot of time at the shop, haven't we? Which is only compatible with a couple of the newer class forages. Well, that is not what I wanted to hear. So we've got the Fiat Agri that we've used on Italy. Oh, we've got the little New Holland. Which one do we fancy, guys? Which one do we fancy? That's got quite a low hitch on it as well. That's interesting. I wonder if this would just pull a trailer. Interesting. So what do we think? Fiat, which is technically a New Holland. In fact, we could put New Holland logos on this if we wanted. What do we reckon, guys? I'm going to go for the New Holland, I think. New Holland all the way. Augie's like, New Holland! GPS on it as well. And we vote Up this end. Where's the New Holland header? It's here somewhere. Where's the New Holland header? I'm looking at the wrong thing, aren't I? I've lost it now. I'm like, oh my god, that's lost as well. It is a Barra Tumbari. Triticale or pickup. That's the fella. It's a good job. It's a good job corn's lucrative, isn't it? I want to say that's going to take a normal trailer. That excites me a little bit. Farm Sim Snowy, how are you doing? Watching a movie with the wife? To be honest, mate, that is way more important than watching me make a absolute dog's dinner of the stream. Were we just going to sell this, are we? We just accept defeat with that. That was a good idea, badly executed. Okay, if we can hook a trailer up to it, that makes me happy. That's all I was really hoping. I'm basically trying to avoid the game crashing again. I'm so glad we've blown all our cash again. Buy a bigger trailer for the U-Haul. We've got our trailer's big. It takes 36,000 litres or something. No chance of an X9 just yet, Raymond? No. No chance. Right. Follow me works well with this one. Maybe we'll try follow me again. I'll do the headlands with the trailer attached, I think. Oh, good point, Args. Good point. Because we haven't driven slowly across the map enough. We'll we'll go and sell some whiskey. Oh, we've got 5,000 litres of barley still left, actually. That's quite good. Right. Yeah, I think first rule, never wash Jeepers Creepers again. And don't try stuff without testing it beforehand. Hopefully, this will work out better. Red River Farm, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Why do I put myself through this? Why do I do it? Is that right? Simulation bumps up to 21 miles an hour, does it? Okay, we might have a look at that. You never watched and heard of Jeepers Creepers? It's one of those. It's terrible, but it's actually quite a good movie. Take it easy, Fusion. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Catch you later. Oh, I'm tired. Don't know why I actually went to my bed early last night. That's probably why I'm tired. Does anybody else ever get that? Like, I'm used to staying up to like 1 and 2 in the morning doing vids, and then the night I go to bed, went to my bed at 10 PM last night. Been exhausted all day. Go figure, eh? Totally messed my body clock up. Oh, look. Here's what we'll do. We'll just sneak through here. Now, I do know the price has dropped to 1,500 rather than 2,000, but it's probably going to be okay. I can live with that. What time is it in the UK, Ali? It is 10 PM. Well, coming up to 11 PM actually. 10:43 at the moment. 20,000. Okay, I feel better now. Thanks, Hogs. Good suggestion. Dan Kelly, how much do you have to donate to get the shirt I'm wearing? My shirt? It's just a jumper. Yeah, I mean, you can have this. Cost of the postage. Progress on the hats, by the way, guys. We are making inroads there. I'm probably going to set up a pre-order page in the next few weeks. So if anybody wants one, they'll be able to pre-order it, and then I can get them made and shipped out. So, yeah. On what? This is all getting a bit creepy. What's the maximum you can donate on YouTube, Dan? I'll take the maximum. Don't. I'll get a one-off special pink one for Mrs. Argsy. Is that allowed? Or is that am I being is that not inclusive these days, or am I being stereotypical by saying because it's a woman she needs to have pink? You guys are all being weird. Edgar, you thinking about starting to save just for logging? FDR, I think it's safe to say. Args will back this up. FDR are I would say, the best logging mods in the game. I think that's fair to say. They do some stunning stuff. If it's pink, I have to wear it on live stream. I would happily wear pink, Rob. I'm a modern guy. Right, I'm going to have to tab through everything to find my... Come on. Yeah, had to be the last one, didn't it? Axel, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, Hamish is only going with a pretty decent. It's a classic Scotsman. Yeah, it's alright. As a joke, when a Scotsman asks you how you're doing, or if you ask a Scotsman how he's doing, and he'll say, yeah, I'm not bad, I'm not bad. In fact, I'm better than not bad. I'm alright. So there you go. Axel's planting trees. Superb. Yeah, FDR are really good. Really active. And they've got a real... I mean, their website is fantastic. Oh god, this is boring. That's right, Hamish. Why does the video have one dislike? I'm sure there's a few people out there. I've had run-ins with a few people over the... I always laugh at people. I've been told my survival series isn't a survival series because I just buy the cheapest stuff I can find. I don't know. Some people have got nothing better to do than go and harass somebody, and it's like, it's a game. Get over it. People who get upset about how other people play farm sim. They've got issues, man. I'm flooring this. Yeah, it's laughable, and you know what? Sometimes you can't help but bite. Yeah, how do you keep your viewers engaged in your stream? Top tips from FSG. Well, you drive an old clapped out forage harvester all the way across the map and change it for another old clapped out forage harvester, and you drive it all the way back. People seem to like that. Like people take soaps too seriously. Exactly. Oh dear. Well, exactly, Hordy, as well. The thing is, a dislike's as good as a like. It's engagement. Oh, see the amount of you know my top 25 mods. My top 25 mods vid, which is my most popular vid, I had somebody comment on that going, this is basically cheat. All of these mods are basically cheating. So therefore, if you're that bored with the game, why don't you go and play a different game? And it was like, okay. So variable seed rate is a cheat. And there was a few others in there. It was like, yeah, Drummerlin, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I'm just on a little rant about. I think this is a better mod than that class. Let's see if you can pick up the trailer. Okay. There's no problem here, guys. See, this is where you go, oh, you'd never get a forage harvester pulling a trailer like that. You don't know what you're doing, you clown. So there we go. Ye of little faith, Rob. I have tested this. Argsy tested this for me on... we did this on Marksville. So I knew this would be alright. And I've got GPS on it. Kyle Nisley, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Look at that. We are go. Launch the intro to the stream now. Yeah, let's just start again. Let's pretend the first 2 hours didn't happen. Well, to be fair, it was only the last sort of half an hour that's been a total car crash. I'm going to do it all again. I'm going to do my 3 hours again. I drive tractors with the wheels. What a noob, yeah. I don't test, I just waste money. Oh, I'd love to tot up the amount of... somebody go through all the episodes and tot up the amount of money I've wasted on bad machinery calls. Save while everything's working. That's a good point. I will do that. Is this a straight edge? Should I set up my GPS down here? Oh wait, no, it's not a straight edge, is it? We're going to get to the bottom. No way we're getting to the bottom, are we? So I'm going to have to run down this edge. Bad decisions is realistic, it is. Hey Grey Devil, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Is this a challenge, Arctic? It certainly feels like a challenge sometimes. Definitely. Right. Psst. Dave was right. We better save. I'm going to do a double save. So even though it's saved on O&M, I'm doing a double save there. We are going to get a big silage harvest out of this, so that's a positive. Could we just run this? We might as well just run this down and dump it in the... reverse it into the silo, hadn't we? There's no point in using a tractor, we might as well, we're so close. We might as well just do it all in one go. Right, there we go. What am I doing? It doesn't help that I'm using a keyboard as well. Joe, you don't think you've truly played FS until you've wasted money testing machinery features such as landscape. Yeah, there's nothing worse than landscaping and knowing you can't fix it when it's gone horribly wrong. We've all done that. Right. I know this is unconventional, but I'm okay with it. I was really at a loss as to what to do with that hitch and that hitch before. Right, this is where we find we can't tip it, can we? No hydraulics. Oh no, we're working. Drama Farms. Drama Farmer. That's my second channel. There we go. Oh, come on. Taking forever. Slowest unloading trailer in the world. Right. Right, this is definitely a much better forage harvest than the old one. Can't I just shoot it over the wall? Why just not fire the pipe over the wall? It's Mon. I tend to usually stream for about 3 hours. We are 2 hours in at the moment. But to be honest, if you're new, there's probably better that you didn't see those 2 hours. So, do I... Cyborg with the $20. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Oh, dear. That eases the pain somewhat, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm going to need an end loader to pile it up better. I agree, Joe. I've got a thing, a pusher, a sled, so we can make that work. I'll put some Julies on the John Deere, and we'll get it flattened down. I'll probably not get to that point tonight, but probably looks like we're going to take a while to get through this field. But this will be a pretty useful amount of money to come out of this, I think. Me and my old school FSG, have you tried in-game mod hub course? I'm going to say you mean courseplay there. I haven't yet, nope. I've not updated my courseplay. I don't tend to like to use the most recent version, although if it's gone into the mod hub, I'm guessing it's pretty stable. So yes, no, I'll need to check that out. I see there's a note on it as well, though, that if you're using courseplay from the mod hub, they recommend that you don't use the auto drive from the mod hub. You have to go to the auto drive GitHub and download the latest version from there, which I thought was interesting. Right, I think it's time to set up GPS now, don't you? Let's get some straight lines going. So, turn it on. A point. Lower the header. Set our B line in about here, shall we try? Has that worked? Lines, let's turn the lines on for a bit, make sure we've got them the right width. The width is massive, so we need to change that. 30 feet? That all looks pretty good to me. Turn it on, hit the accelerator, and hopefully we catch it all. Nope, we'll have to reset that, that's fine though. Okay, we're off. Am I doing any more on Italia? I am on Drummerland. My problem is at the moment, I keep getting sent stuff to test and demo. So we had American Life Farming sent over to us, we had Mrs. B's map sent over to us. I've got another map sitting in the wings there waiting to be tested. So and when you get maps, I think it's important you kind of do them pretty quickly, because they're usually relatively close to being launched. So from that perspective, I think it's kind of the right thing to do to test them quickly. Hithers, how are you doing, sir? Nice to see you again. I'm going to have all these half rows finished. Is there a release date on Lancy Boy's new map? No, not at the moment, but relatively soon, I think. Certainly it was in testing last week, which a few of us were working on, but it's... I'm going to run over this. So I don't think it'll be too... well, it'll go into Giants for testing, which may take a while. And you know maps are notorious for never passing first time. Although it was pretty tidy, I have to say. By the time the latest copy I got was very clean, very bug free. Here we go. Take care, Joe. Thank you very, very much for dropping by. Appreciate it. Sorry you had to watch the pain and utter misery of just trying to do a basic forage harvest. It didn't look that difficult on the surface. Yeah, see. Oh, it is still going. I thought it had stopped itself from unloading there, but it is still going. Almost stops halfway through, doesn't it? Which is interesting. Yep. Oh, could do with a faster unloading trailer. Oh well. Take care, Joe. Bye for now. It's Mon. No worries at all. Good to see you. Maybe see you again. Let's keep going up this side. Let's tidy up this edge first and then work our way back. This is going to be a big harvest, I think. Right, let's tidy up this bit, shall we? Drop the header down. All is looking rosy. Okay. Fieldwork was working fine until updated Courseplay with the mod hub version. Oh, it's interesting. I am slightly nervous. There's a lot of volume in this field. I always forget this with corn. With maize silage, it does, the volumes are ridiculous. Right. So I finally invested in my wheel and pedals for my sim setup today. I finally bit the bullet. But like loads of guys were saying on the Discord, oh, that's it, that's the end of Farm Sim for you, you'll get addicted to that and you won't play Farm Sim anymore. I won't. I've played simulator games for longer than I've played Farm Sim for. And much as I enjoy them, it's and I enjoy, you know, this is I'm not going to stop doing this. I love this. Chat to you guys. So yeah, it won't change. If anything, if nothing, it'll probably end up being an extra video on a night that I don't do vids. But this will absolutely remain a Farm Sim channel, no question. You keep turning up to watch me make a hash of things. I'll keep crashing into stuff and breaking stuff. What wheel did I go for? I went for the... What did I go for? I went for the... I'll tell you right here. Can't find it. Here we go. I went for the Club Sport Formula wheel, the version 2, the orange one, and I went for the Club Sport version 3 pedals, the new ones. And hopefully, at the end of this week, the CSL direct drive wheel, or base, will be able to be pre-ordered. So, exciting stuff. Got nothing to sit on yet. I might have to work out what that... Mrs. FSG's happy with the wheel and stuff. She's not fussed about that. She's more stressed about having a massive metal frame sitting in her front room. She's not big on that. So I'm gonna have to work out a way of... Right, take care, Costigan, mate. Nice to see you. Archie Ives, how are you, Archie? Nice to see you. Was it the Elites? Pedals? No, I went for the Club Sport. The new Club Sport V3 pedals. They're a little bit more expensive, but did a bit of research on the specs and stuff like that, and they're a lot more touchy-feely. You get a lot more sense and feel out of them than the cheaper ones, so I thought I'd give it a go. I tell you, I think there's a secret racing community in every farmer. Is that right? I mean, even look at Millennial Farmer, and you know he drives cars and snowmobiles and stuff. So I think everybody, I know loads of farmers that have a weekend fun on racing tracks. Am I getting the handbrake? No, I don't think. Rallying games, I think, are a different level altogether. Tell you what, give us 2 New Holland forage harvesters. I reckon I could show Reckon I could show Lewis Hamilton how it's done. I'd like to see Lewis Hamilton set up an auto driving courseplay course. Right. Let's get this tipped. I have to keep switching it. Oops, wrong button. I have to keep switching it to trailer to tip, which is a bit annoying. As long as you don't use the class H, yeah. We learned that the hard way, didn't we? Boy, did we learn that the hard way. And we've got the front hitch on the John Deere now as well, so we can really have some fun flattening this down. Yeah, that's why I went for it, Dwight. The load cell thing was, I did a lot of reading up on the load cell thing. That seemed like absolutely something you should have. So Mrs. FSG said to me, she goes, what happens if you get all this stuff and you just don't like it? And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I could very possibly be terrible at it, but I think I'll like it. Like I said, the first kind of proper racing game I remember Grand Prix on the BBC B microcomputer way back when. Some of you youngsters won't even know what that is. But that was my first experience of racing games. So there's that. But then the one I really took seriously was there was a game called like touring cars in the UK. Yeah, there could be a lot of very expensive kit getting given away. Yeah, the first game I really fell in love with was on the PlayStation 1. Was Toka touring cars or Toka touring cars, like touring cars in the 90s in the UK. I think they were big all over the world. But that was such a brilliant game, and it was on all the little windy, skinny British tracks like Thruxton and Donington Park and Brands Hatch Indy Circuit, Alton Park. Alton Park's about 5 miles from where I grew up as well. So we always used to go down and watch the cars around there. Toka 2, they were amazing games. At the time, graphically, I was like, yeah. They did, because I think Toka 2, yeah, British Touring Car Championship in the 90s. Just brilliant. I used to play IndyCar racing back in the 90s as well, on a very bad old PC. But then that was like the BTCC was the kind of precursor to. I mean, they were like the modern V8 Aussie stuff, which I love still. I mean, they've kept a hold of that. That's it, Cranky. Rickard Rydell in a Volvo estate. Yeah, those were the years. Renault, those yellow Renault Lagunas. Alain Menu in a Renault Laguna. And they had even had Nigel Mansell pitched up, didn't he, and drove Mondeos for a few races. Brilliant. Nissan Primera, yeah. A saloon, they had a saloon one, a white saloon one. That was an amazing car. Where's the food? We're talking, yeah, well, we'll move on to food after this. But yeah, if you haven't seen the lap of Bathurst that I'm going to say Dale Earnhardt, and it's not Dale Earnhardt. It's Darrell Waltrip does in the V8 is hilarious. You totally see how Will Ferrell modelled his character for Talladega Nights on Darrell Waltrip. It's totally brilliant. Totally brilliant. Dirt Rally 4 for PS4 was a groundbreaking in terms of its graphics, yeah. I have to say, I do love Will Ferrell. Yeah, I'd love to go to Bathurst too. Guys are absolutely nuts. Ah, Days of Thunder is a classic. Absolutely. You get no complaints from me there. Love it. Pleasant View, first live stream. Well, welcome. First car was an 81 Trans Am. Smokey and the Bandit. Right? Right, Holden, right. Cyborg and I are going on a road trip to visit Holden. Well, nice to have you here, Pleasant. Great to have you here, mate. Apologise for the unorthodox way we're cutting the maize, but we had a few issues. Which we appear to have resolved, so all is not lost. Although I do think I fancy... You're not leaving the States? Come on, Dwight. There's a whole world out there, mate. Holden's right above you. He does exist. Holden's was sold in the UK as Vauxhalls. Oh, now I'm stuck. Going horribly wrong again, guys. Oh, I've got it out though. Let's just flatten that down a bit so that doesn't happen again. Help ourselves out. Ah, got you. Stuck in the country then. Right, we are going to have a decent crop out of this. That's for sure. Right, go for Easy Street now. Okay, come on. Let's lower the header first, shall we? That usually helps you get through the crops. I'm keen to go back to the States. I miss it, and I was used to be there all the time, but not been for a few years now, and I Definitely miss it. Trying to get over. My brother now lives in San Francisco, so we're going to try and get over and see him. In fact, Mrs. FSG the other day was talking about a round the world trip. Go and see my brother in San Fran, but then keep going because she's keen to see New Zealand and Oz. So yeah. That's right, Dwight. You used to be able to get a whole... Yeah, they did it. It was like the sports package. A chunky engine. Pleasant Valley. I used to work in Minneapolis, and my company had an office in Minneapolis. So I ended up about 3 or 4 years ago. I was literally jumping on a plane every 2 weeks out to Minneapolis for a week. It was honestly literally backwards and forwards like a taxi. And I have to say it ran like clockwork the majority of the time. No qualms about it. Was on United, direct from Edinburgh to New York or Chicago, and then a little hop over to Minneapolis. Yeah, VXR. That's what we had. That's what we had on the Vauxhalls. Vauxhall VXR was the sports range. Oh. Jump lane. Come on. There we go. Don't miss any. Oh, of course, it's missed a couple. Oh well. We'll make it work. Jackson, how you doing, man? Nice to see you again. We are Lotus Carlson. There was a car. Jeez. CDN Bass, how are you, man? Nice to see you. Just want to say thanks for the videos, new player, and they help so much. Well, that's awesome, man. Be sure to jump into our Discord. I'll put a link to it just in the chat here now. We've got super helpful little community who, if you want to ask questions and stuff, we've got a few channels there to help with mods and things like that. So feel free to jump in and ask any questions. Hobble, how are you doing? Nice to see you. We're gonna do tonight. Can't get a full run up and back without filling the trailer, which is frustrating. Farm Sim Jim, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Just grab that last little bit, shall we? Even though it's not spitting out. Thank you, Austin. That's very kind of you to say, my friend. Glad it helps. Mark's not helpful. On the contrary, Mark, you're very helpful. Right. Are we going to tip today? We are. Take care, Arctic. Nice to see you. Oh, Lotus were terrible cars. British cars, full stop, were just bad cars. Unless you're buying expensive ones. Okay, this is well and truly stuck, isn't it? I'm not going anywhere with this. I might have to go and get the John Deere to pull this one out. Yeah, he's stuck. Right, let's spin him around here. So how's that Seneca County, Ohio farming coming along? Haven't seen an update for that farm in a few days. Farm Sim Jim, tomorrow, the vid's already done and uploaded. Episode 2 is going live tomorrow night, mate. So, yeah. It's all good and ready to go. There we go. Just needed the right equipment for the job. Botar! See you later, buddy. Nice to have you here. Just back it all up at the back. Try and stop ourselves from... right, how are we going to do this? Do we try a little bit of follow me again? Should we try that? Let's just save in case everything goes pear-shaped again. I would like to try a little bit of... what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, that. Haha, that's not working, is it? Hang on, hang on. Why did that not work? Got to turn it on. There we go. Oh, looks pretty good. No, Austin, it's just the way I'm sitting. I do have a... Is that going backwards or forwards? I never remember. Oh, there we go. Let me catch up a bit. There we go. Okay, this is running a bit better, isn't it? Isuzu Troopers, I remember them well. They're a good blast from the past as well. Austin, I have a truck that I use for grain hauling. Finally on now. Well, I'm just going to have to do loops now because unfortunately Follow Me is not as clever as Auto Drive. But I am never. What I need to do is go and delete all my Courseplay configs, my Auto Drive configs, and start again. Because there's something playing up definitely in game somewhere. Come on, catch up. Mark Thor's on fire tonight. Right, let's see if we can get some straight lines set up. Squared off that edge, so we should be able to pick that up on our way back down. If we time this right, this should be just about full by the time we get to the bottom. That one stick of corn on the other side as well. Typical. Well, there's corn in that side as well that's going to be combined, so we shouldn't have a problem with picking it up, which is good. It's full. Oh no, it's not. 96, it's full enough. Now it should remember its settings. If I run down here, it should remember its settings. Definitely feels better hauling with a tractor. Oh, that's a totally different... there's a lot more twitchy on the steering. No, that's not going, is it? Do you remember how much we had last time? I think we were about 250,000 litres last time. Feels like there's more this time. Is this the first time we've done corn? No, we did corn. We've done corn before, haven't we? Number 2 and number 3. Jeffro, take care, my man. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, we're stuck again. There we go. Let's just wait for that to happen. This setup, John Deere, the 40 series John Deere, and this Marston trailer is what we used to have on our farm. Great. That's right, we did it on the other field, didn't we, Cranky? But it was with a small field, so. Food for the last half an hour. I had curry for dinner. It was great. I had a curry for a long time. Do enjoy a curry. Good curry. There we go. It's aligned nicely. And everything else is still running. Beautiful. Come on, catch up. I quite fancy doing a big grass silage again. Not done one of them for a while, have we? And baling it rather than using the clamp. Charles Barringer, how are you doing? Nice to see you. And really, really delighted you're enjoying the content. That's great. Toman, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah. I'll get punished on the new wheel. It does look cool as. It looks really cool. No, I'm very excited to see what it's like. Right, now there's a nice shot. Look at that. Isn't that great? Toman sitting in the tow truck. Hey Bryson, how you doing? Glad you are enjoying it, my friend. Great to have you here. Great to have you here. Cranky, some beer tokens. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Charles, to be honest, my Twitch streaming has been a little bit lax recently. I need to get back into it. Definitely, I've been a bit lax recently, but I will. I'll get back in there. I try to do it on my days off, but unfortunately recently I've been so busy that the days off have been a bit few and far between. As in days off from doing farm sim content when I'm recording vids. But actually, is it 2 months plus? Jeez. Brilliant, Bryson. Well, it's great to have you here. And Charles, I will better myself at getting some content up on Twitch as well. If I do this and switch on that again. Pleasant Valley's making haylage on Mercer County. Great map. Love Mercer County. Oh, I misaligned that one, didn't I? I'll have to come back and get that. See if I can sneak back and grab it. It's going to properly confuse follow me, that, isn't it? Thank you, Charles. That's very nice of you to say. Yes, I will. I will be back. I will be back on. I need to kind of work on my schedule a little bit at the moment. I really need to kind of rethink stuff a little bit. Trying to find the balance is always a challenge, but got all these subs coming now. I don't know if this is every now and again it has a little moment where it just constantly spams subs. So I apologise to you guys who've just subbed. Pleasant Valley, do I watch many real life farming? I try to watch a bit, Pleasant. When I have, obviously, do love a bit of Millennial Farmer, as do a lot of us. Right, where's he going? Little mind of his own there. He's getting in my way. Get out of my way. Making a mess of my field now. Get out of my crops. Enjoy the Welker boys as well. They're great. Very sad to hear about Nicky Larson. Yeah, what a shame. What a shame. Pleasant View Farms, first year farming. Posted a couple of videos trying. Well, I'm going to have to check you out, Pleasant View. Good for you, man. Throw yourself in at the deep end. Not only starting a farm, but documenting it for YouTube as well. Fair play to you. That's no mean feat. Nick Parker, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Big thanks for the sim dash screens. You are welcome. No, I really enjoyed putting them together. Good little challenge, and it's gone well. Things are looking good now, Args. It's all kind of clicked into place. A bit of follow me, bit of GPS, and we're back in action, making good progress, and nothing's crashed, but I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge, nervous. Hey Jason, how you doing? Yeah, we've made some good progress. We've got some good, decent sized fields now. It's going well. No more drama farmer. That's going to be the new name for the series. The drama farmer. There we go. This is loading up well, though. This is loading up well. Scott George, take care, my friend. Take care. Charles Barringer, welcome to the, not just the channel, but to the FSG community. So, in fact, let me just launch this here. If you want to jump onto the Discord, Charles, you can get yourself set up if you ever want to do some multiplayer with a few of the guys. We've got a couple of servers set up, so you're welcome to join them and get stuck into that. Crashed. It's this thing when I get out of the tractor. Argsy came back. It crashed. We did save it a little while ago, though, didn't we? So we won't have lost that much. Ah, Mr. Fresh, how are you? There you go. Even though it's crashed, I don't care, because another one. There you go. 4 tonight. Right, let me just drop out of this quickly, guys, and we'll reboot it and see. Do you know what? I sat in that bay, and I was like, I should save it now, and then forgot. So there we go. Hordy, I know exactly what you mean, mate. I set up that multiplayer server. I think I've been on it twice. Did I save it? No, I didn't. I didn't, Mark. I was going to, and then I didn't. So we've definitely lost some work, which is annoying. Epic Game Experience, add GPS, already done it, mate. How do you kill the process? I've noticed a couple of times it looks to me like down to so hard restart. Yeah, I alt tab out and just quit the game. Tim, it's the fastest way to do it. Okay, let's see where we are with this. If this is back at the start, no, I did save it halfway through, didn't I? So we'll just have to motor on with it. Oh, it's so frustrating. Yeah, if I alt tab out, task manager worst case scenario, Tim, but usually I can just right click it in the bottom of the dock, and I can usually get out of it that way. So let's see how much we've lost. I think there's quite a lot of the field that we've not got. Oh, okay. Okay, 1 trailer load then. 2 trailer loads. Well, that's not the end of the world. Oh, breaking stuff every time. Right offset, 4.5. I think that's bang on. Well, that's frustrating, but not the end of the world. Just typical, to be honest. Oh, I've lost my course though. Screw it, we'll just drive. I'm over it. It's not a bad idea, Jason. I like the idea of that. I do like the idea of that. Don't see a wrench flying across the room and can't be like. It was pretty bad before, but I think I'm over it now. Jeff Gurner, you nearly have missed the stream, mate. We've only got about 15 minutes left. You have to catch up on the catch up. Oh, Tim's splashing the cash. Yeah, Ogsy keeps dropping out and dropping back in just to see if his voodoo's still working. Well, it's nice to have you here, Jonathan. Appreciate you dropping by, mate. Do you have a link for the Millennial Farmer? I want to check out the Minnesota. It's now available in the Mod Hub, Charles. You can pick it up just in the maps section of the Mod Hub. It was released a couple of months ago. I'm not sure if you're on console or on PC, but if you're, it's available for both of them now. Ogsy's bad juju. It's carried over from West Texas. I am worried about this game save though. Genuinely. I'm worried there's something like properly ingrained in the save that's not going to go away. Excellent, Charles. Glad to hear it. Well, if you can't find it, drop a note in the Discord and we'll be able to help you out. Just make sure you get the right version. Mr. Fresh, how are we? Right, I'm going to try and save it. Every time I get a full tractor load, I'm going to save it. So we're not redoing stuff. That Texas map is a great map. And hats off to Argsy, he's done a lot of work on it. He's put anhydrous on it. He's put custom crop textures on it. And fixed all the texture issues. There was issues with the painting, the landscaping tools on the map. Put everything out in as grass. So look, I'm going to save this now, just to avoid if we do crash. It seems to be something when you're close to the vehicle. I don't know what it is. It seems to be when you're getting in and out of the vehicles. That's something odd happening. I don't get it. It's very strange. And it's inconsistent. It doesn't happen every time, so I can't really kind of pinpoint what the problem is. Oh, there you go, Mark Thor. Thank you very much. There you go, Charles. There's Millennial Farms. Damn, take care. Thanks for hanging out with us, mate. It did, Jason. It did indeed, and that's why I thought I thought it was the white, and then I thought it was Courseplay and Auto Drive, and then I thought it was. But now, yeah, it just seems to be a random thing, which makes me worry that there's a little corruption somewhere in the game save. Go. But then it runs smoothly again. So I'm baffled. I'm baffled. We just have to manage it. I think that's the best way to do it. Is just to manage the situation. Make sure we save it a lot. Which is a bit frustrating because we shouldn't have to, but we're on the follow me. So yeah. So let's just now save it again. When I jump out, see nothing. It's almost like it's at a certain angle that it does it. Come on, Mr. Follow Me, line yourself up. It's almost like it loads itself up, and then maybe there's an error. We should look at the log next time and see what's what. Come on, follow me, keep up. Exactly, crazy kid. I love the fact that Mark has that saved somewhere and copies and pastes it into the chat. Yeah, possibly holding them. Yeah. Quantum, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Missed the start. You missed the first 2 hours and 50 minutes, buddy. It's nice to have you here, dude. Oh, was it? You should copy and paste it. Right. If we hadn't had all these problems, we would have finished this field tonight, wouldn't we? Yeah, you can skip around about the 2 hour mark. Things didn't go exactly to plan there, I think it's fair to say. Was the West Texas version 2? Yes it was, mate. It was the latest version 2.0.1.2 or something like that. How big is the field? I don't know, crazy. It's not that big. We've just got this block through the middle here. It's not huge. Well, good luck, Hordy, with the prep for the interview, mate. That sounds awesome. Yeah, sleep well, dude. Zombie Viking Gaming. How many mods do I run with, roughly? In a live game, zombie, probably the max is about 100, 120 maybe. But if my main mods folder is anything to go by, I've got about 2,000 mods in it, in total. But very rarely do I load them all up. In fact, if I turn them all on together, I think my computer would get very upset. Right, let me save again. And there we go, it's crashed. See that? So there's no rhyme nor reason to it. No logic to it at all. Different machinery, more tools or less tools. Just baffles me a little bit as to why it does it. So there we go. Not sure at all. So I think with 5 minutes to go, we'll probably just call it there. Yeah, I can tab, but it's still crashed, Mark. I've tried that before. So look, now I've got out of the. Now I've got out of it. It just hangs, just kind of stages of hanging. So it's frustrating. Sheesh, that's crazy, trying to pick and choose which ones to use depending on map and game you want to play. Actually, Zombie, I've got a tool called PV Tools. That means you can have different game saves in different folders, so you can run different sets of mods. Get current helper. There it is. What's that? Let's scroll up and see how long that's been running for. It's almost, I think this might be just running on a loop now, mightn't it? Attempt to call method get current helper a nil value. And what is that? That's a vehicle script. Oh man, there's a lot of this in here, isn't there? The used vehicle mod used to do that to me. This looks like it's been running in the background. I'll take a screenshot of that, I think, just to... I'll do a bit of research on that tomorrow. Mod presets would be nice. Oh, you're on console, mate. Yeah, that's a shame. It starts when I hit E. To get out of the cab, Mark. That's when it crashes. Usually that's when it crashes. Or when I walk back up and hit E to get back into a tractor. So I'm not sure what's... I was wondering if I could scroll up. I mean, this looks like it's been ticking along in the background of the game for a while, though. I'm not getting the full log here. So, I think it might be crashed now because it's like this. It's not going to let me get back to my data. I do have the log, though. I could pull the log up separately. If I just jump into PV Tools. In fact, if I do... this, you guys can watch with me. So I should be able to see my log, not that. Open log file. So this will give us everything from the start of the game. So my keys loading. So look at that, that's loading all the mods in, that's fine. A couple of small errors which I know about, but there's nothing too bad in here. Course play. Beer pack. So there's some texture issues on Bull's Gap. I know about those. They're not game killing. Auto drive. Mods. There we go. All the mod stuff loading in. Real dirt. I know there's a few issues with that, and then it just starts to spam this, doesn't it? Almost straight away. I wonder if there's game save. So 23:52. So the game loaded. We loaded the game at 23:46. We were back in. Saved it a game save 23:48. Running Lua method update. So we've saved it. Any ideas, guys? It's course play. I've got Notepad. It's just Charles. It's just this is the log that it pulls from PV Tools. I could open it up. So interesting. I will do a bit of work on that. I think I might. What I might do is delete the Courseplay XML from the game save. I'll probably do the same with the auto drive as well, just to be safe. But clearly there's a problem there. I'm going to save that log though. That's handy. Save that log text. So we'll data S script vehicles vehicle.lua 2920. So it's a lot. There's a line somewhere. Get current help at a nil value. Can I scroll back up about 5 lines? Let's just open it up again, and you can have a look at it. Let's hammer down until we get to the bug. Controls. Come on, all the control keybinds. There we go. Attempt to call. There we go. Course won't follow me. It seems to be one of those. Yeah, I kind of think I've got a feeling it's one of those. So these shader parameters I know about in Real Dirt, they don't have an impact on the game. They're fine. It's definitely something is clashing with. It's almost like it's looking to when you. It's almost getting confused, thinking there's a helper in the tractor. So I don't know. One to Google in the morning when I've had a good night's sleep. But at least we've found potentially what it is. So I'll just copy that actually. And take a look on the Googles. But there we are, guys. I think we'll accept defeat there for tonight. Oh dear, that was hard work. That wasn't as smooth sailing as we would have liked. I thought I had a good evening lined up, but it's not. It's challenged us a little bit. So there we go. I will say thank you though for all the support and hanging out, and I will see you all again very soon. But thanks as always for your support. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the code and the mess and the, all that stuff. But we'll try and do it again next week. Right. For now, have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weeks, and I will see you very soon. Cheers. Bye for now.